You had it, Wapple.
I know, and then all of a sudden my mouth just added words.
You were so close.
Lockjaw. All right, it's 8:28 here on the 93X Half-Ass Morning Show. Let's make sure we get this on video. Go to 93x.com. Check it out. Ross says to check the Hams live feed if you want to see our next guest, who came all the way from Mankato to help our dreams come true. I've removed my hat for this break, Josh.
Yeah,
Would you remove your hat for the...
Sure, out of respect.
Please welcome, yes, out of respect, please welcome Joan and Kylie from Barbers in Mankato to our studio. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Thanks very much for coming up into the cities.
Yeah, our pleasure.
We'll show you around if you're a little intimidated here
We're
in the big
excited.
city. Yeah, thanks for coming all the way up again. And we were bugging you yesterday. We had Trish to get a hold of you because Josh and I had a conversation on the air yesterday about our lack of hair.
Can you tell? Now that our hats are off, you can. It stands out. All right. I never know how noticeable it is.
Is this the first break we've ever done on the radio where neither one of us is wearing a hat?
I never wear a hat when we're on.
That's true, you don't. Well, I always do.
Yeah, you usually do.
I was a hat guy my whole life. And some people say, well, maybe that's why you went bald. I don't believe in that. All the men in my family are bald. Is that what would you
myth.
Joan, is that a myth?
That's a myth.
Okay, that's your business.
Mm-hmm.
Is it because we're too much men? Is that possible? Like too manly?
Your hair just couldn't handle it.
Have you heard of that?
Hair is
Maybe.
too feminine, right? It's
It
too
does
feminine.
happen.
Our hair was too intimidated to stick around. So we were talking about wigs. You know, I think that the bald stigma is not what it used to be. It's
No.
much more acceptable. Would you agree to that?
What are you
Yeah,
doing,
it's
Ross?
kind
That's
of
weird.
confusing actually because in the 70s it's like you didn't go anywhere without a toupee.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
now guys are really hesitant to wear them. And I don't know what shifted in culture. Or what
That is exactly what we were talking about yesterday.
Yeah.
We were saying in the 70s, would we have gotten wigs?
Yeah.
A bunch of tough guys
Probably.
came through in movies and made it really cool to be
I think
bald.
that's it. Yep. Athletes.
Oh, yeah.
Athletes and in movies. made it
There's
cool.
something to that, yeah. And even rock stars don't have long hair anymore.
No.
So we're glad you came up because we heard that maybe you could help us out one way or the other. We got a big event tomorrow night, our Rock the River boat cruise. And we thought if Barbers could set us up with something schmancy, we might even debut them on our boat party.
Yeah, if you're okay with that. We think we'd look pretty sweet.
Well,
Yeah.
first off, what do you be honest with us now, Kylie and Joan? How do we look bald? Do we look odd?
You can tell us the truth.
Yeah.
I would say that it definitely complements your hairline to keep it as short as you do.
To keep it as short as we do.
Yeah, no, it's a good look. You know, it's a harder look for sure. It could be biker look. It could be
You want to talk?
sprockets.
You want it? Who? What?
Sprockets.
Sprockets, the old Saturday Night Live bit? Hey, you want to talk hard? That's my guy Cubby over here.
Heck yeah.
You want to talk about a hard look, the kind of look where people say, we better not play games with this guy. That's Josh.
You know, even though all those romance novels I read, none of them soft cover. Only hard cover for this guy.
That's right.
Now listen, though, if we're going to do this, really, I see you brought in a lot of wigs.
We did.
We need to make sure the ladies in the listening audience and gay storm chasing Jesus know I'm hooked up. I'm a happily married man.
Okay.
Just because I'm going to be a new level of hot doesn't mean I'm out there looking for something.
I want to say the exact opposite.
Okay, you got the opposite thing.
If somehow
Your roommate doesn't exist.
if my heat level skyrockets when I put this wig on my skull, I want the ladies in town to know that it's on.
All right, then I want to remove gay storm chasing Jesus from that list.
It's funny you mention your wife because you say she can't get enough of your bald head.
She loves bald guys.
The only problem is if I get balder than you, I feel like she might make a run at me.
That's why I usually shave mine almost daily.
I like what you said, though, Joan, about because of the way our hairline is, we look good that we keep it as short as we do. I still cringe sometimes when I see a dude in our follically challenged state who still tries to make something out of it.
Yeah.
Or those guys
Why?
guys that have a nice hairline, but then there's nothing up top somehow. Like
You're talking about the helicopter pad?
So I've seen some huge helicopter pads where up front, if you're a little shorter, you might never know.
And there's all types out
Right.
there, but I often want to just pull the guy aside, and he'll probably take a swing at me, but I feel like pulling him aside and saying, dude, let it go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. There's a polite way to say it.
Okay, let's start with Josh. Let's start with Josh.
I know what I'm looking for, but you're the experts.
All right, we got a ton of options for you, so we're just going to kind of have at it, and we have pairs for both of you.
Okay.
Pairs, what do you mean?
Oh, you'll see.
Okay.
Styles that'll complement each other.
If I could grow my hair, I think I would have like a hair metal long hair, like an 80s rock star hairs. If I could grow it.
Do you like long hair on men?
Oh, who doesn't?
Yeah.
What's your,
yeah.
You didn't commit. You weren't committed.
Well,
Kylie?
it goes back to the romance novels, you know?
yeah.
Fabio, the long
sure.
hair.
You like a
I think
dude with...
Just want to run your fingers through it.
I think of Brad Pitt in Legends of the Fall.
Oh, I used to, see, now that when that came out, I still had hair. And I was mistaken for that character a few times. Let's put something on Josh's head first. Now, when you look at his face, he said he wants the hair metal kind of a look. Do you think that would suit him, Joan?
I must warn you, don't look into my eyes or you'll fall for me.
Well, by the way, is there anything you can do about our faces at Y Barbers?
We'll need more than 15 minutes, but yes.
Jesus, that's kind of what I figured she'd say.
Wait, what level, what services do you provide? I mean, so you who gets the wigs? Is it for special occasions or for people like ourselves?
It's really all sorts of occasions. It's for people going through chemotherapy and hair loss, of course. We have people that like to wear them fashionably for fun. So it's really for anybody.
So you guys, you cut hair down there, and at the same time, you'll fit folks for wigs and.
Exactly.
Do you offer a shave? Can I get a shave?
We do, yeah.
You do. My God.
Yeah. Straight razor shaves.
Oh, that's scary.
I love that.
The
That
straight
would
razor.
freak me out.
Yep.
You saw Sweeney Todd too many times.
Yeah.
Kylie's sneaking up behind you with a wig, Josh.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Let's try this on. It looks. First, what is she putting on his head now?
This is a wig cap. This
Wig
is for
cap.
sanitation purposes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Josh, for sanitation purposes. No, you're not going to rob a bank. You don't pull it over your whole. For sanitation purposes, in case you got cooties. Yeah, they don't know where you've been. Well, Josh is actually the straightest lace cat in town. I doubt you'll catch anything from him. Oh, my damn. Kylie's pulling a... Oh, my damn.
Stop it.
You look effing incredible. She just pulled this long brown wig over
I'll
his
take a
head.
picture for you.
If you can see this on 93x.com, you're probably playing with yourself already. I think that's the perfect, but we've just gotten started. I don't want to call it perfect yet.
I know.
I got to pull this down further, though.
Yeah, a little bit more.
I have a huge... Kylie's showing him how to pull it on. She's pulling
Josh,
it
you
on
look
a little
amazing.
tighter.
I told you. I got that look.
Trista or Joan or anybody, can you...
By the way,
What hair? Who does he look like? Kind of like a Jim Morrison kind of a thing.
Oh, my
here.
gosh.
conversation I ever have, I'm going to be putting the hair out of my face.
How do you feel with that wig on, Josh?
I feel, my mic was off. I feel amazing. I feel like a whole new person.
You know what? I got to tell you, it looks very real. It really does.
Yeah. I got to change my name to something cool like Dakota. And I'm going to go to all the events now.
What do you think, Joan? How do you think that looks on him?
I think it looks great. I mean, sometimes you
You
just
like
get
it?
it right the first time, you know?
Do you
Dude,
think, now I got to ask you something. Should I be more pale or more tan
I
to
think
pull
you
off this look?
I'm thinking pale with black eyeliner underneath.
Oh.
I mean, it's just my thought.
sure, like a...
Kind of emo.
Yeah.
A little emo.
Yeah.
That's incredible, the transformation.
It
I
is.
tell you, Josh, I want to throw you down. I do.
I warned all you people.
Yeah, you did.
I warned you.
Now, hang
You're
on a
so
second.
hot.
Joan, what are you doing with a blonde wig? Who's going to be wearing a blonde wig? You think I'll look good in a blonde wig?
I do. I was kind of channeling like a Kurt Cobain look for you.
Oh, my damn. But I've got
yes.
the black eyebrows. Well, let's try it.
Yeah.
Can you think of anyone? All I can think of is Jim Morrison, the look you've got here, Josh. Someone get a mirror out for the man.
Yeah, can you take another picture? Now that we fixed it right
All right,
there.
I'm gonna pull on a
hairline's
blonde
good.
wig. Joan and Kylie here from Y Barbers down in Mankato are trying to get us laid on this boat party tomorrow. I'm gonna put on a blonde wig, put on the skull cap first. So here we go. I'll be off mic for a second.
Yeah, Josh, I'm looking at your
Want me to
hair
pull
on
that
the
on
live
myself, or
feed,
do you-
and I love it.
Yeah, you think this is a good look for me?
You look so good.
It does.
I don't know, dude. I don't know about this blonde thing, but we'll see.
Well, he might look again. Hey, I when I first saw the wig they pulled out, I thought, no, that's not the one.
I have a huge
But it is.
noggin. I don't know if I'm
Blondes
holding the
have more
front.
fun, Nick.
That that
That's
looks
actually
real
not
because
bad.
it looks like you haven't dyed it in a while.
Oh, my skull cap.
He just adjusted his hair in such a way that the wig came all the way
Let's
off.
try that again. I whipped my hair back like I was in a Whitesnake video, and the wig came right off my head. I'm holding the front.
Please. Okay.
All right, I won't be so dramatic this time. I have
A
blonde.
little less, she said.
What do you think?
You got to pull it down in the front a little more.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Oh,
It's-
yeah, I've got exposed skull cap or whatever you call it, wig guard. All right, down a little further so I can cover up the cap.
Now let's take a look. Dude.
It looks good.
It looks good.
Yes, hold on, let me get pictures for you.
It's so much bangs, though. I mean, I won't be able to see what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm having trouble too.
But we can work on that. I mean, can we? Now,
Yeah, we can custom adjust that for
okay,
you.
you can trim it a little bit.
We certainly can. Yeah.
Gosh, you look like somebody. I can't picture
See,
it.
I'm having the same problem with you.
There's somebody you look like.
Can I put product in this if I want to? Like if I wanted to.
There are yeah, it just depends on the wig type. You could put product in it.
What's going on, ladies?
Oh my gosh, this is awesome.
Here I go again.
Oh, yeah. So I have to be kind of shy, like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, like difficulty looking
Like I'm-
at the camera and
Yeah,
other
no,
people.
like I'm thinking about something really deep.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Brooding, I think they call it.
Do
You're
you think
brooding.
that's how Josh should play his new character? Should he be kind of the shy, artistic type?
Yes.
Or should I
yes,
be
kind of
cocky?
withdrawn,
And
Withdrawn.
you need an
Right.
unlit cigarette hanging out your mouth.
but
Okay.
crooked.
A crooked smile?
Yeah.
No crooked cigarette.
Crooked cigarette.
Sure.
Now, what about me with the blonde wig? Should I be a little like a David Lee Roth? Like
I was thinking Vince Neil.
Vince
you know?
Neil? Oh,
yeah.
Get drunk as hell and put on 200.
Vince Neil.
Vince Neil.
Can you guys tattoo my neck real quick while you're here?
Absolutely, yes.
Do you want to try another one, Josh, or are you totally sold on your new...
Oh, sure. I'll try another one. I mean,
I think we should move on. We brought lots of options.
Yes,
Oh, you
yes,
did?
yes.
Surprise,
Sorry, we're just so
something else.
obsessed
No.
with our new looks. We
No.
don't want to...
I get it.
Someone, Ross, can you show me?
I got a picture of you here,
Yeah,
Nick.
let me see what I look like. Let's remove these now. What?
Joe Elliott.
I
Thank
look
you,
like
brotherhood.
Joe Elliott?
That's what it is. Joe
From
Elliott.
Def Leppard?
Yes.
That's great. I mean, when he was young, he was throwing them all down.
That's exactly who I was thinking.
Oh, God, but my face, I look so old, though.
Joe
But
Elliott.
The hair looks, yeah, I do look like Joe Elliott. Kind of the worn out 2019 Joe Elliott, but that's my face. That's my face. God dang. This is crazy how real it looks, you know. These aren't no Halloween wigs. Okay, let's swap. Let's switch real quick, Josh.
Now what do we do?
I don't know. They got a new one for us.
Yeah, we're gonna do kind of more of like a Pat Benatar, Stevie, or Rod Stewart kind of look.
Okay. More of a like British rock star look. All right, I'm putting on like a shorter brown wig. Now recently at the state fair, and no one's going to know what I'm talking about except Trista. Recently at the state fair, I saw Peter Noon and Herman's Hermits. And when I saw this wig, it made me think of Peter Noon. Is it on right?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Can you take a
is-
picture
yeah.
of me, Trish? I want to see
Yeah.
what this looks
Now
like.
this
Yep.
one, if you're checking this out on
I'm gonna get a side
93x.com.
shot of you first.
Dude, you look amazing.
This is a more
Of a mullet or a shag.
conservative. It's not so rock starry.
Right.
It's
I
kind
love
of.
the look.
Do you like this
Yeah.
look on me?
That is awesome.
Look at you, dude.
I look like a 1989
You
DJ.
gotta see from the side.
You do.
I look like a rock radio DJ from the late 80s.
You do. You know who
Josh.
You know who this hair looks like, Joan and Kylie? Richard Marx.
Oh, hey, I'm okay with
Richard
that.
Marx. Say wherever you go, bud. And you say I'd look like who, Josh?
Oh, I don't know who you look like, but you
But
look
you like
awesome.
the look.
Yeah.
Boy, I don't know. I mean, I like them both. This is a little less
This
trouble.
is way more approachable. right?
Approachable.
Softer.
Okay, I'm looking at a reflection of myself now, and yeah, I mean, I'm not as
You kind of look like
Why?
someone's single uncle.
okay. I'm not as wild looking.
Yeah, you look like the
should
third
stay
wheel.
Yeah, who should stay single?
Uncle Rico.
Uncle Rico is maybe a good comparison. But did you see yourself in the Richard Marx wig, Josh?
Yeah, it does kind of seem Richard Marxy.
I gotta say that maybe it's because of the white beard that I'm hauling around. I gotta say Josh is an easier candidate for this, isn't he?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
Could you have gray wigs?
We do. Actually, I brought some.
You brought a gray one.
I just didn't want to start.
No,
there.
that's fine.
But yeah, would you like?
You're the boss.
Yeah, let's move on.
Don't you think that maybe, Trista, you tell me, don't you think maybe a gray wig because of...
It'd match your facial hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be much better.
Let me try one more then, a gray one.
Now, I've been told one of us looks like Kenny Loggins. Is it me? That's what they're talking about?
I don't know. Maybe it was me.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
I
Kenny
love it.
Loggins. Oh, yeah, the longer gray one. This could be the winner.
I got to get myself ready. I think I'm really going to like this.
So far, I like the second one on you for some reason. I don't know what it is.
We got time to decide.
I like this one too.
It matches better, doesn't it?
It does.
And it's long enough to where I can be kind of a dick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The longer the hair, the more attitude I can haul into our boat party. What do you think, Ross? What are the listeners saying on that machine? Are they telling me to sit down and shut up? Well, can I see a picture of what I look like with this one? That is a good one, too. You guys got some great stuff. How much for all of them?
Yeah, we'll take them all. Yeah, what would one of these cost, out of curiosity?
Well, it really varies depending on the materials. Of course, because you can get anything from real human hair, which is going to be upwards to even like $2,000 range, to synthetic hair that's like at your $170.
What are we wearing now?
Right now, you have kind of an in-between. So like $280.
If we really like one, will you let us bring them to the boat party?
Absolutely.
We could probably even get you on the damn thing.
If you wanted to join us.
If you want to rock and...
Because we're the type of guys now that we have hair that we have to travel with our stylists. We have a new level of success.
Yes.
Dude, I cannot get enough of looking at you. I mean, really, you're a wonderful candidate for this, Josh.
Oh, it's nice of you to say.
I think you could go anywhere and people wouldn't say an effing thing.
Do you have a long, flat, black hair? Like just, not much body to it?
Not much. They don't have black.
No.
Brown? Okay.
So, because Josh you made a Vince Neil reference earlier, Joan. Maybe you remember lead guitar player Nuno Betancourt from Extreme. Do you remember Extreme? More Than Word. Those cats?
I'm sure you've heard that song.
Josh has always wanted to look like Nuno Betancourt. And he kind of had flat, straight black hair.
Right.
Sorry, Josh.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable how sexy you look right now. So
It's true.
Hey, you look great, too.
It's true. I really like this.
You like the way we look?
I do. I couldn't even picture it. You guys with hair, like I've never seen it, obviously.
Well,
And it's such a good look.
when I had hair, it was huge. I mean, it was big, curly, and red.
Oh.
You know.
Oh,
What,
stop it, because they
really?
brought one in that's big, curly, and red, and I'd
really?
like to see it.
Bring me back to the early 90s.
That's so cute.
What did
Are
you have?
serious?
Yes, I did. What did you have prepared there, Kylie? I saw you grab a couple more.
I will let Joan choose which one she thinks will look better on you.
Okay. There's a couple more here. This is just
This is a couple.
Well, this is kind of a pairing.
a pairing.
Match.
Now, what do you
This
mean
is,
by that?
Elvis Presley and a Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, Jesus
I
Christ.
mean, you never know. And this is black and slick.
Okay. So you're going to make Josh out to be Marilyn Monroe and I'll be Elvis Presley?
Sure.
All right. We're going to switch wigs again here real quick. I don't think I can live my life bald again.
No, me neither.
I think this is the way to go.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm going to pull it down a little further to...
Slightly. That's pretty good.
That look okay?
Yes.
I wish it was yesterday. Happy birthday,
Oh, my God.
Nick Boy.
Yeah.
If it was yesterday, this would have been perfect.
How about that? Do I look anything like Elvis?
Everything like
Yeah.
Elvis.
What if I said peanut butter and banana
You
sandwich?
need to tame your burns a little.
Tame the burns?
Yeah, push them down to
Oh,
your cheek a little bit there.
Like this
Yeah.
here? Oh, I got you.
That's a good look
Get
on you,
some
too.
Super glue or something.
Little tape.
Can you do me a favor and raise half of your lip for the
I don't
photo?
know if I don't know if I can do that. Elvis Presley and Marilyn Monroe here. Yeah, even the blonde even works on you, Josh.
It does.
Yeah, you kind
Just
of.
has that skin tone.
Yeah, he does.
All right, let's
He
do
does.
pubes now. What do you got?
Oh,
What do you got
God.
for pube? Nothing?
I gotta tell you, this has been a lot of fun, and I want all of them, all of
Yeah.
the wigs,
Me too.
just so every day I can.
But honestly though, so could we pull any of these off, or that you think people would be confused, or not confused, but tricked into believing it was real?
I think, yeah, I mean, because they're just being sort of thrown on right now. But if you took the time to tame them down and stuff, I think you could pull off real hair.
What do you
Or
do? Do you
pull it off as real hair?
Do you tape them on to somebody who's going to wear them for real?
You can, yes. We did bring tape, and you won't actually have to wear the wig caps once they're yours. So it'll look a lot more authentic. You can kind of see your scalp through then.
Okay.
Gotcha. Would you guys be willing to shave your heads? Because now we know what you look like with hair. Maybe we could see what you guys look bald.
For the right price.
Unlikely that I would be willing to do that.
That's not going to happen?
No, thanks.
Maybe next time.
Well, this has been loads of fun.
It has.
And it, as far as who could pull it off, 2 of the wigs you wore today, Josh, I mean, really honestly, if I didn't know you, I would say, this guy's kind of a douche. But never in a million years would I think it was fake.
Yeah, I agree. The first 2, I think you could pull off really well.
Well, thank you guys so much for doing this for us. This is awesome.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, Kylie and Joan, thank you for your time. Really, honestly, if you want to come on our boat party, we probably can hook it up.
All right.
And that way we'd have 2 knowledgeable people.
Right? Maybe there's some candidates on the boat that they'll see us.
Well, yeah.
And think, wow, what rock band are they from?
Yeah.
And then we'll say, no, it's just Josh and Nick.
How can I get that look from myself?
Yeah, right. You'd be there in case it fell off or something. You can help us out. So
I'll follow you with a hairbrush.
Why Barbers down in Mankato. Thanks, Joan and
Yes,
Kylie.
thank you for having
We'll
us.
be right back on the program.
Face it, summer's over. It'll be polar vortex season soon. But before you...
That was a hell of a lot of fun.
Nick, you should do the gray one. And I like the gray one.